Vi do il benvenuto a nome dell'Associazione Borgo dell'Arte
We are welcome from the Association Borgo dell'Arte,
che gestisce questo piccolo museo dedicato alla musica sul territorio.
That is holding this little museum dedicated to the music of this area.
E siamo particolarmente contenti di aver ospitato questo gruppo di ragazzi, perché vedere dei ragazzi che soprattutto in periodi così difficili collaborano grazie al filo conduttore della cultura è semplicemente meraviglioso. Vi auguro un buon lavoro, una buona rappresentazione e un abbraccio grandissimo.
So we are happy to host you because we are really happy to have here youth people, especially in this moment of the after COVID and things with many difficulties, that people can make good things together and can be connected by things related to culture. And they are really glad to have you here and wish you the best in this day, this event in life too. Thank you.
Questi ragazzi vengono dalla Georgia, dalla Turchia, dalla Repubblica Ceca e dall'Italia e hanno lavorato durante questi 7 giorni a dei workshop sullo storytelling, in particolare sullo storytelling nei musei, e quindi hanno creato ogni gruppo un progetto su un media diverso, quindi c'è un gruppo che si è dedicato al teatro, un altro che si è dedicato alla scrittura di un poema, un altro ai fumetti, un altro a un cortometraggio e poi ai social media e alla creazione di un gioco. Quindi avremo questi 6 progetti differenti che vi verranno presentati adesso uno a uno.
Il primo progetto sarà il teatro, quindi accogliamo i ragazzi con un applauso. Let's warm the guys with the theater group. Please welcome.
Roberto, come here. Roberto, stop being on your phone. Oh, come on, come here and listen to me carefully. Do you know what is this? It's not boring. No. But not an ordinary flute. That's a flute that belonged to a family of musicians that used to live a happy life until one day. So listen carefully and hear the story about a family of musicians. Augustus, let me show you something. This is a flute, and this is how we play it. You will try it, okay?
Yeah.
Now, your turn. Put your lips together and...
It's stupid!
Don't throw it away. No,
Try again.
I don't want to try.
Try again.
It's stupid! I don't want!
No, music is beautiful. My poor Augustus, you know what? Cookie for you. Cookie.
Don't feed him too much.
Oh, you know, he has to grow. Right, Augustus?
Attenzione! People of the city, the music is forbidden in this city, so no more musical instruments. Spread the word.
Did you hear it?
No music.
It's horrible.
What are we going to do? No, this is impossible. We cannot live like this.
We need to hide the instruments.
Yeah, please hide them.
Right, Augustus, everything's gonna be okay?
Open the door.
Did you hide
Hurry up!
Hello, Mr. Officer. Have a good day.
Hello. Do you have any musical instruments?
No, Mr. Officer. We burned all of them, destroyed them. There's no musical instruments.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You can come in.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Officer.
Hello.
Say hello, Mr. Yeah.
Do you have any musical instruments?
No. What for? Musical instruments. We destroyed them all.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Very sure.
What is that?
Don't worry.
Okay, it looks okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going.
Have a good day.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was really close.
No.
Oh, he's gone. It's okay now. What are we going to do, Felix?
I don't know. We cannot live here. Music is everything for us. This is impossible. I think we should move.
But I don't want to leave. Mom, say something, please.
No, we need to
No.
leave.
But
Augustus.
no, it's
No,
you-
Augustus.
we can't-
This is
no.
not open for discussion.
don't want to go.
Augustus.
No, we're gonna go into a place that is beautiful, full of life, and maybe cookies. You're gonna love that place.
Yeah.
Are you sure that I will have cookies?
Yes.
Listen, Augustus.
Maybe we can go for the cookies.
Augustus, listen carefully. This is like a family treasure. Your grandfather used to play it, and it means a lot to us. You will understand it later. You will see.
Take everything and we can go.
Have a cookie.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello, where are you going?
Hello. To somewhere else? Better than here?
Why?
Because we cannot call this place a home if we cannot play music here.
Oh, you are musicians. Yeah, you can leave, you filthy musicians.
Oh, don't listen to this, Augustus.
Yes, go away.
Rude man.
Let's continue.
Oh, come on, when we'll arrive? I'm hungry.
No.
You are hungry, Augustus. Poor Augustus. See, whatever this could for Augustus. Goodbye. Let's continue.
What a beautiful day. The sun is shining.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
No, we should continue.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on, Mama.
Okay.
Look.
What's
Do you
this?
see this place? It looks beautiful.
On the hill?
Yeah.
We have to go upwards.
Yeah. See, full of forest. This could be our new home.
I hope so. Okay, let's continue. Oh, this is too much for me. We need to sit for a second.
Okay. But just for a second, then we have to continue.
Come here, Augustus.
Very tired.
Oh, kiss it, eh?
What is he saying?
Oh, you foreigners, who are you?
We are whistlers from
Whistleland.
Whistleland.
What's a Whistleland? It's what, Westland?
No.
No wasteland. No. And who you are?
Oh, you don't know me? This is my city. I'm Mr. Borges.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Borges.
Nice to meet you too. Oh,
Nice to meet
you filthy.
It's okay.
It wasn't really nice of him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
There are no more cookies for Augustus.
No!
What are we going to do, Felix?
I don't know. I mean, I have to find a job. Maybe I can ask him.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, he can give me a job. Okay, I'll go and ask him a job.
Good luck, Felix.
Okay.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Come in.
Hello.
Oh, hello. You again?
Yeah?
Why are you here?
You know, my family is hungry. I don't have a job. We are homeless, basically. But I have my hands. I can do anything for you.
Oh,
Any job. Any job you can give to me.
Okay, if you say so. Can you lift heavy weights?
Yes, I can.
Okay, try to lift that box.
This one?
Yes. Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, okay, I can do something else.
Okay, then clean the floors.
With this? Okay.
Oh, what did you do?
I'm sorry, Mr. Burgess. I didn't mean to.
You have...
I
why did you touch my clothes? Go away!
Oh,
Hey,
what happened, Felix?
I don't know. I'm sorry for everything. I ruined everything.
No, what happened?
He gave me some jobs and I couldn't do them. It was
Some more
horrible.
cookies?
No, I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh, poor Felix, come here. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know what? What we do when we struggle and feel sad? We can play our musical instruments. Take one. Here you are,
Music is
Augustus.
stupid. I cannot do it.
You can. Try. He did it.
Do you?
For the first time.
Oh my God!
Augustus. That's
I'm so
beautiful.
proud of you.
Yeah, I'm done.
You did it.
Yeah, we said.
Yes, I did, Augustus.
I'm so proud
Yes.
of you.
Oh, Mr. Borges.
Hello, Mr. Burgess.
Hello. What was this?
It's my new flute. I can play it.
Oh, can you play it for me?
Yes. Do you like it?
Yeah, it was very good. You know what? You should play for me tomorrow. I will invite all the city and you can come there and play for them also.
Really,
Really?
Mr. Borges?
Yes, and you said you didn't have a job, so
Yes.
you can play for me and I will give you everything.
What's the cookies?
Everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
cookies.
please, Mom, we can go,
Yes,
please.
of course,
Oh,
Augustus.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Burgess.
You are welcome.
We did it! Yes!
Everything's gonna be alright again.
Yes.
Shall we go?
Yes.
Come on. Hello, Mr. Borges.
Hello, you are here.
Yes?
Nice. Listen, people of Artena, these are very good musicians and their music will touch your soul. So clapping for them.
So, Roberto, did you like the story?
It's amazing.
Yeah. And do you know what is important?
What?
When you want to understand people, you need to listen to them. Thank you.
Okay, so just like to introduce it, we have created a story about one instrument, musical, in this museum. After the story, you can find it here. Try to find the concrete instrument, and we are gonna recite you some poem we created with Lucy together, and there will be a background with pictures for you to better imagine the story and the context of the poem. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hanno scelto uno strumento musicale all'interno di questo museo e questa piccola poesia sarà su questo strumento musicale che alla fine potremo vedere tutti.
Okay. So if it's at the beginning, from the beginning, you can start.
Bene.
So, okay. Once upon an ancient time, there was one Italian town, honorably carried the name Artena, or when living there bellissima. In the air the smell of wine, drink few glasses, be just fine. The place was full of music, laugh, every person here just laughed. Except of one set older man, who before from the town ran. His name was Marco, but went by Mark. Lately his life was just dark.
Playing instrument was a tradition, even his father was musician. At his young age, Mark was part of band, but they fell apart as the life by went. In his 50s became deaf, the man's mind had then no hope left. Now you could find him on the hill, where he would write his own last will. Having many thoughts on death, he tried to escape with some men. There was one feast which was fabulously famous, took place here every year, full of celebrations. Every Artenesi happily participate, because they were the ones who created.
Traditional competitions were hilarious, donkeys racing, dance costumes, smashing seeds to make fresh bread, recite poems in dwellers' dialect. Something inside was telling Mark to come, subconsciousness wanting him to have fun. He didn't feel good at that place and was praying for some space. But then Mark suddenly saw the stage with men holding the mandolin he used to play. This moment brought him intense memories and nostalgic feeling which mandolin for him carries. His heart was flooded by age-long mourning, which turned into jealousy, changed behaving.
He reached out to grasp the mandolin, smashed it against the ground knowing it's a sin. His bad mood made him leave back home, leaving the rest of the people with the face of stone. He woke up to a doorbell ring and started hearing sound of shutter bang. Mark realized that his hearing's back. Now he's excited to have a breakfast. Cutting tomatoes, boil spinach in the water, frying buttered bacon will make it even better. The smell and taste of tea with honey, the lemon sourness make it savory.
Marco climbs up to the attic, hoping morning would be poetic. However, the thing that he had found, any instrument didn't make a sound. Notion he couldn't music share, raised the feeling, it's not fair. He walked the Artena's steep hill down to share his worries with others in town. Mark floated out there, not aware of music, therefore his skin got pale and started feeling sick. There is no other music sound, the silence everywhere is too loud.
The surroundings covered in black and white, everything has this melancholic vibe, as if the life would stop and there wasn't any home. In the distance, he hears a broken oldie as mandolin's valedictory goodbye consoles him. The mandolin is his biggest weakness, from which emerged his deepest meekness. His inner self started to pity very deeply. He couldn't have caused mandolin's last breathing. When he comes back from town, his main goal is to make it sound. He caringly picks up piece by piece, trying to repair Artena's masterpiece.
When the mandolin is completely fixed, his feelings are confusing mixed. With fading daylight, he goes to bed, but doesn't know what's coming next. The next day, Mark again gets up, randomly touches mandolin's strums. Suddenly, he hears this uplifting melody, and it brings him his déjà vu memory. All these resonating rhythmic tones inflate his soul, rousing, glorious. As he marches playing mandolin through streets, everyone is following his gutsy feet. They are going to the square, now stepping down stair by stair.
They don't even bring him feel of scare. He desires the music with the citizens to share. The music came back to all the people. Street artists got a dulcet fever. Dears, this is the end of story. If you didn't like it, we're not sorry. But because if you really want to feel it true, you must visit Artena to discover the whole truth.
Comics. The name is Unlocking the Past. I will be reading the story from my phone, so you keep attention to the slide. So maybe we can move to the next slide. The first thing we need to do is familiarize with my main character. His name is Marco, and his personal history comes from a humble background because he was grown up in a really poor family, and that's why he thinks that he doesn't have opportunities like that wealthier people have. That's why he's curious and he wants to explore lots of things, but his fatal flaw is like he's a little bit of materialistic. His desire is to escape this financial struggle, but in reality his real need is to recognize that happiness doesn't come from wealth, but from simple joys like human connections and communities. So now we can start with my comics. Yeah? Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a teenager named Marco. His life was filled with financial worries, and he often complained about not having enough. We never go on vacations outside of Italy. We're doing our best, Marco. Times can be tough, but we'll get through it. We're seeing the mix of luck, concern, and the weight of their financial struggles. One fateful day, he stumbled upon an old chest in a hidden corner of his neighborhood. While he was going to play with his friends, and he was thinking, I'll have to tell my friends that I'll be spending another summer here. And that's when he found out the mysterious chests. Before he could explore further, his neighbor, Mr. Russo, appeared. He explained that the chests had been there for ages, and Marco hesitated. With questions swirling in his mind, Marco returned home. Mr. Russo, Do you have any idea to whom his chest belongs? That old chest? It's been there for ages. Marco is curious how come he haven't seen it before. Marco's online research revealed that the chest's history, it was once part of a local mansion. His heart racing with excitement, he believed that this discovery might be his ticket to escaping the financial struggles, so he raced back to the location. He couldn't wait to open it and discover its secrets. As he opened the chest, ancient plates were revealed. His initial thought was to sell these. However, hidden compartment held a letter from a wealthy family that at first he thought it was a map leading to treasure. The letter's words touched Marco deeply, causing him to reconsider his path. He decided to share this letter with his community. So I will be Marco today, and I will share the letter with you. My dearest family, as I pen down these thoughts, my heart swells with emotions, and my only wish is that you may truly understand the depths of my dream. In a world so often consumed by wealth, power, and superficial success, my most significant dream is a simple one. I dream of a life where our days are not measured by the weight of our possessions or the noise of society, but by the genuine love and connection we share with one another. I wish of the sound of laughter echoing through the room of our home, for shared meals where we savor not just the food, but the warmth of each other's company. I dream of starlit nights spent gazing at the vast sky, where we count not our riches, but our blessing. My dream is to live in a place where the air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers, where we take long walks and feel the earth beneath our feet, to live in harmony with nature, where our hearts are light and our souls are at peace. In this life of simplicity, I imagine us free from the heavy burden of wealth and the false promises of materialism. We shall not measure our worth by size of our possessions, but by the love in our hearts and the joy in our spirits. I hope that you, my dearest family, will embrace this dream with me, for in our unity, in our simplicity, we shall find a richness that no treasure can match. With all my love and unwavering hope, Eleonora. Days after, Marco's father spoke to Mr. Russo, and the truth was revealed. He had intentionally left the chest for Marco, just as he had done for Marco's father years ago. Mr. Russo, wasn't this chest once owned by your ancestors? I recall it from my childhood. The past holds an invaluable lesson for us, teaching everyone to appreciate history and wisdom that comes with it. It is crucial for individual growth. I intentionally put it there for Marco to see it. Marco recognized that happiness does not come from wealth, but from the simple joys, human connections, and community. Overcoming challenges, Marco continuing Mr. Russo's mission cherishing the value of simplicity and heritage. Michael's journey from seeking wealth to embracing the richness of life beyond material possessions became open-air museum for all. Mia, look, this is a beautiful sunset. It doesn't cost a thing, but it makes me so happy. You're right, Marco. I've learned from you that true happiness comes from moments like these, not from wealth. Beers flowed while Marco carried on the profound legacy of Mr. Russo's curated symphony of artifacts designed for the hallowed embrace of museums.
The next group will be the social media group. Il prossimo gruppo è il gruppo dei social media. Loro hanno fatto un profilo Instagram per il museo che ci ha supportato e ci ha concesso di stare in questo spazio e adesso vi faranno vedere la pagina così potete seguirla e renderla un po' più conosciuta. So, social media, please come. You can show your page to all the participants. They wanna see.
We think in the future technology and our presentation is smart because it is in your smartphone.
So, this is our social media account. You can follow us. It's important to have social media accounts because let's try like media is a word comes from a Latinic word which is medium. Medium means the thing between the things. The thing is the human knowledge and everything on the world. The media is the thing just between of them to connect the informations to our brain. So it's really important to have social media accounts in these kind of museums because this is really nice museum and such of lots of instrumentals in it. It was really important to us to make it real to Instagram account. And also it's really good for Artena to be helpful for me. For us, for all the team. So, yeah, that's all for me. For you.
You have already seen our posts and reels. If you like, you can write something, etc.
We have a video. Oh, sorry.
Yes. If you can take your smartphone, can see the post and reel about our works.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
The next group are the game group. They were doing a lot of research with Vittorio Aimati. They asked many questions and let's see what is their product. Loro hanno fatto varie ricerche con Vittorio al museo per trovare informazioni, adesso vi faranno vedere il gioco che hanno creato.
We will play a game today with you. If you want to explain the basics, you can explain now, then I will talk about the social part.
Okay. It's an interactive game. It's usually just for one player, and there are options, and you can choose from two options to go, for example, to go to left, right, or something like that. But for this case, you will vote, and the option
the most popular vote will win, and we will go according to that choice. So we can start. Then we will give you a character, our main protagonist in the story. You will hear about him first, and after that, you will lead him to some choices that he needs to do. We can start. So, journey of Filius Artenae.
May I briefly translate?
Yeah.
Ok, allora loro hanno creato un gioco interattivo, quindi c'è un personaggio che seguiremo, dopodiché si arriverà a dei bivi, quindi ci saranno delle scelte da compiere, per esempio andare a destra o a sinistra. noi voteremo, ci chiederanno di votare se vogliamo che il personaggio vada a destra o vada a sinistra, per esempio. E in base al numero di voti ricevuto dalla scelta, loro prenderanno una via diversa. Ok, quindi poi vi tradurrò anche le domande. I can go. Thank you.
So, ancient Rome, 411, current era. This is the story of a man called Filius Artena. Filius was a Roman soldier, but he was not only a soldier. Do you want to translate?
Yes. Quindi siamo a Roma, la storia di un uomo chiamato Filius Artena, un anziano, che era un soldato romano, ma non soltanto un soldato.
He was tasked with carrying very important artifacts and knowledge of how to use it. An artifact both dangerous and important for the legions.
Il suo compito era di avere cura di un importante artefatto e della conoscenza su come utilizzarlo, un artefatto che era sia pericoloso sia importante per le legioni.
He was on the road with barbarians who captivated him for a long time. He could feel that his energy is draining day by day, but nature took the command at some point during their journey. The barbarians saw a fierce wolf pack going to attack them, and the chaos emerged. When the wolf pack attacked them, the battle for survival started.
Okay. Quindi era un uomo che viaggiava con i barbari per un tempo molto lungo. A un certo punto durante il viaggio la natura prende il sopravvento e vengono attaccati da una fiera di lupi e inizia il caos. A quel punto inizia la battaglia per la sopravvivenza.
Filius decided to use this opportunity to his advantage immediately. He took out the artifact from his pouch to the dices that allow him to time travel, the dices that he swore to never use. It was an ancient sorcery. He could not resist the survival instinct. His life was on the line. He took those dices and put them on his hand one by one. While he was going to say the magic word, something unexpected happened.
Okay, so a questo punto Filius prende dei dadi magici che aveva. Questi dadi gli consentono di viaggiare nel tempo. Aveva deciso di non utilizzarli mai, ma visto il pericolo della sua vita, decide di utilizzarli. Nel momento in cui prende questa decisione, però, accade qualcosa di inaspettato.
One of the wolves from the pack, a very dangerous predator, was looking at him. It immediately started to run towards him, with blood in its mouth and evil in its eyes. And Filius panicked. The dices fell to the hard rock. The last thing that Filius saw were the dice showing 2, 2, 3. But the first dice was broken.
Uno dei lupi del branco va verso di lui con sangue nella sua bocca e cattiveria negli occhi e Filius va nel panico. A quel punto i dadi cadono per terra e questi dadi mostrano i numeri 2, 2 e 3. Però il primo dado si rompe.
When he opened his eyes again, he could see that the magic worked. He is not in danger anymore. He is in a different time frame. But he immediately realizes that something is not quite right.
Quando apre gli occhi di nuovo, capisce che i dadi hanno funzionato, quindi si trova in un altro momento spazio-temporale, però si accorge subito che qualcosa è andato storto.
He took a deep breath and started to walk fast immediately. The blood was rushing inside of his veins. He is confused and trying to figure out where he is. He finds himself in the middle of the strange-looking road made from some kind of dark structure. At that moment, Filius hears bells. He follows the sound in the hope of finding some explanation. After 50 meters, Filius sees a building. He knows this place. He knows where he is, but not when he is. In his time, this building was a Roman temple. Now there's a symbol of a cross right on top of the tall house.
Prende un respiro profondo, inizia a camminare velocemente, è molto confuso e sta cercando di capire dove si trova. Si trova in una strada che per lui appare molto strana, e che ha una struttura scura che non conosce. In quel momento sente delle campane suonare, segue il suono delle campane in cerca di qualche spiegazione e dopo 50 metri vede un edificio. Conosce quel posto, quindi sa dove si trova, ma non sa quando. Nel suo tempo quell'edificio era un tempio romano, adesso ha il simbolo di una croce in cima a questa costruzione.
He wants to take a closer look at the building. He walks closer. There are some familiarities, something about that building, but he just cannot figure it out. Something is different. Filius looks around. He realizes that he knows that place. The mountains are the same. This is where the ancient temple of Juno was located. It looks different now, but he can still tell that this is the temple.
Quindi si avvicina all'edificio e lo riconosce le montagne che ci stanno dietro e capisce che quello era il tempio di Giunone al suo tempo, ma appare diverso in questo momento. Non sa ben dire quali sono le differenze, però quello è quello che un tempo era il tempio.
As he gets closer to the building, he recognizes a Latin writing, Anno Domini 2018. Filius realizes that he went too far in time. This is not year 223 as he intended, because if that building was built at 2018, it must be at least that year.
Appena si avvicina all'edificio trova una scritta in latino che dice che siamo nel 2018. Di conseguenza, se l'edificio è stato costruito nel 2018, si dovevano trovare almeno in quell'anno. Capisce quindi di essere andato nel futuro e di non essere più nel 223.
Suddenly, he hears something. A roar, but he never heard any similar sound before. What could it be? And then he sees it, a metal wagon, screaming. It has no animals to move it. Filius has never seen any car before in his life. He freezes for a brief moment. A man inside of this metal box starts shouting some words at them, but it's certainly not Latin. Filius doesn't understand, but it's pretty clear that these are not good words. While shouting at him, the man inside the metal box throws something at him. Is that some kind of papyrus? And is that woman who sits in the back of that metal box about to give birth?
All'improvviso sente qualcosa che gli sembra un ruggito, ma è un tipo di rumore che non ha mai sentito prima e quindi si ritrova davanti una macchina, che è qualcosa che non aveva mai visto, e vede che c'è qualcuno dentro questa scatola di ferro, quella che lui definisce scatola di ferro, e questa donna gli grida qualcosa che non capisce cosa sia, ma di sicuro non era latino e di sicuro non erano belle parole, e gli tira qualcosa. Si chiede se sia un papiro questa cosa che gli è stata tirata addosso e se la donna sia incinta.
This is our first choice.
And now we will vote, and we have two options: stay on the road or move away from the metal box. So
Okay, you can think like for 5 or 6 seconds, then we will ask for you to vote for each of them. You can make your decisions.
We can be neutral without votes.
If you don't vote, I will still vote, like count the votes.
Yeah, you are counting the two different options and someone can...
You can stay neutral.
Yeah.
You can tell it in Italian too, no? To explain.
Esatto. Ok, quindi a questo punto chiedono cosa dovrebbe fare Filius. Le opzioni sono la prima di restare sulla strada e la seconda di allontanarsi da questa scatola di metallo, da questa scatola di ferro. Adesso chiederanno la prima opzione, quindi è quella di restare sulla strada, per cui se volete che Filius resti sulla strada alzate la mano quando danno la prima opzione, mentre la seconda è quella di allontanarsi, quindi quando danno la seconda opzione alzate la mano se preferite quella.
Potete anche non votare, è stato detto. Quindi ogni volta scegliete liberamente.
Okay, we can vote for the first option now. Who thinks that Filius should stay on the road?
Chi pensa che dovrebbe stare sulla strada?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what about moving away from the metal box?
Chi pensa che dovrebbe allontanarsi?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10%.
Okay, so I will vote it as well. I will stay on the road.
Stay on the road?
Sorry.
Okay, Filius. stayed on the road and you ran over by a car and you died. Now we can like explore other things that we contain.
Okay, let's say that I voted for the other option,
Yeah.
okay? Quindi con quell'opzione è morto Filius, perché è rimasto sulla strada, è stato investito da una macchina e niente, quelle erano le sue date di nascita e di morte. Ora stiamo esplorando l'altra opzione, quindi
Quella che tutti avremmo dovuto fare.
Okay. Phileus moves himself from the road quickly as the metal box started to move by itself. What kind of magic is this? He says. And the next moment, the monster is gone. Only the paper that the angry man threw at him remained on the road. Something catches his eyes directly when he sees an image on the paper, and there were his dices.
Quindi Filius si sposta velocemente dalla strada e si chiede che razza di magia è questa, riferendosi alla macchina, no? Il momento dopo questo mostro scompare e rimane soltanto il foglio che la donna gli aveva lanciato. Apre questo foglio, lo guarda e qualcosa cattura la sua attenzione. Sono i suoi dadi. Sul foglio sono disegnati i suoi dadi.
Phileus sees some kind of map on the paper the man with metal box threw. He doesn't know where he is on the map, so he starts to walk down the road. Eventually, he reaches the crossroad.
Quindi vede una specie di mappa su questo foglio che gli era stato lanciato e la segue. Lui non sa dove si trova sulla mappa, però continua a camminare e si trova a un incrocio.
What should Phileus do now? Take the road on the left or take the road on the right?
Adesso voglio sapere se prende la strada sulla destra o sulla sinistra. La prima opzione è la sinistra, la seconda opzione è la destra.
Okay, I will give you 5 seconds to think. Okay. Who wants Phileus to take the road on the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Who wants to take the road on the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Then we are taking the road on the left.
Andiamo a sinistra. Ha vinto la strada che andava a sinistra.
Phileus starts to walk down the road on the left. There are no people around. He's desperate to find someone to give him some clue about this strange paper and map. And while he was walking, he looks to his right.
Inizia a camminare su questa strada sulla sinistra, non c'è nessuno, sta cercando disperatamente di trovare qualcuno che gli dia qualche indizio su questo foglio che si trova tra le mani e mentre sta camminando guarda alla sua destra.
This is what our character sees. Then he sees another church, a very big one this time, even bigger than the first one where he found some Latin inscriptions. Maybe someone in that big church still can speak Latin, Phileus wonders. It is his best hope to look forward to at that moment, and he turns back to the other road to reach his new goal, the church.
Quindi Phileus vede un'altra chiesa molto più grande di quello che era stato un tempo il tempio che aveva visto prima e si chiede magari qualcuno all'interno della chiesa parlerà ancora latino, quindi potrò comunicare. A questo punto si volta indietro e cerca di raggiungere la chiesa.
So he walks down the road on the right. While he was walking, he finds himself entering a city. Now he can see the residents of the city. The first thing that catches his attention is how differently they are dressed. And he can see how these people on the street are looking the same way at him as he looks at them, with total confusion.
Quindi prende la strada sulla destra, inizia a camminare, entra nella città e nota subito che le persone sono vestite in maniera completamente diversa da quello a cui è abituato e vede che tutti lo guardano con la stessa confusione con cui lui sta guardando loro.
Suddenly, he starts to hear some loud voices from behind. A crowd of people is walking down the street also. They were all looking different from each other. They looked like from different parts of the world. A big group of tourists were going down the road, but for Phileus, they were just people from different parts of the world. Like him, they looked out of the place.
inizia a sentire delle voci forti che vengono da sotto e vede un gruppo di persone che venivano da diverse parti del mondo. In realtà si trattava di un gruppo di turisti, ma per lui si tratta semplicemente di persone che vengono da diverse parti del mondo. E anche loro si guardano attorno, guardano fuori.
What should Phileas do? Blend into the group of tourists or let the group pass by?
Quindi cosa dovrebbe fare Phileas? Unirsi al gruppo o lasciarli passare? Confondersi col gruppo o lasciarsi passare? Opzione 1, entrare nel gruppo. Opzione 2, lasciarli andare.
Okay, for the first option, blend into the group. Who wants to? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. And let the group pass by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then he blends into the group. He starts to walk down the street with this weird-looking group. They look very happy, smiling and laughing all the time. It was a wise choice to blend into the group because he is not the center of attention anymore.
Lui comincia a camminare con questo strano gruppo, sono tutti sorridenti e felici e pensa che sia stata una buona idea unirsi a loro perché non è più il centro dell'attenzione.
A girl approached Phileas with a black mirror in her hand. She said something in different language and showed his clothes. Phileas couldn't understand what she was saying, but it has to be something about the black mirror.
Una ragazza approccia Phileas con uno specchio nero in mano e gli dice qualcosa in una lingua differente sui suoi vestiti. Phileas non capisce, però capisce che ha qualcosa a che fare con questo specchio nero.
What should Phileas do? Just smile to not get suspicion on him or keep walking?
Ok, quindi cosa dovrebbe fare? Sorridere giusto per non attirare sospetti su di sé o continuare a camminare?
Okay. Smiling and not getting suspicion on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. And keep walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He just smiles. Okay. Girl came closer to Phileas, and when she took this black mirror called phone in front of their faces like this, the black mirror opened instantly, and she took a selfie. Phileas was in shock again. Girl showed a beautifully done, detailed painting this black mirror created instantly. Phileas looked horrified in that painting.
La ragazza si avvicina a Phileas e prende questo specchio nero, lo mette davanti a loro e fa un selfie. Quindi Phileas vede che su questo specchio nero c'è un dipinto incredibilmente verosimile di loro due e lo guarda orripilato.
He started to walk down the road again. The group eventually ended up in a cafe. There were all local people when they arrived, but it is full with different kind of people now. So Phileas is not that suspicious anymore. The girl who made the painting with the black mirror brought him a cafe. She said espresso, and now Phileas can see that other people are smiling at him too. Phileas showed her the dices on the pamphlet and the image of the museum. She looked at the map and opened a map on her black mirror. After 5 seconds, she showed him the road and said something he could not understand.
Il gruppo ricomincia a camminare, arrivano a un caffè, la ragazza gli offre un caffè e lui le fa vedere il foglio su cui c'è il museo e i suoi dadi. Lei apre una mappa su questo specchio nero e gli indica dopo 5 secondi la direzione per raggiungere il museo, dicendo parole che lui non può capire bene.
Phileas started to walk down the road. Eventually, he saw the big church with the Latin inscriptions. As he gets closer, he noticed a man with religious regalia. He was standing out from the crowd. He was wearing a cross necklace. One look at the cross necklace told Phileas everything he needed to know. Does he know Latin? Maybe, he thought.
Mentre lui arriva alla chiesa e trova un uomo con le vestigia religiose e che indossa una collana con una croce e si chiede se quest'uomo parla latino.
So what happened next? We can show the first. So you were in the cafe alone, and you went to cafe. So the first option rules for you. If he was in the cafe with the tourists, go to slide 36. We can go to slide 36.
Qua potevamo arrivare a questo punto da diverse linee narrative, quindi a seconda di come ci andiamo in un finale diverso. In questo caso noi siamo arrivati a questo bar con il gruppo di turisti, mentre le altre opzioni erano che ci arrivava da solo o in compagnia di un'altra persona.
So he needs to choose between greeting the priest and asking if he can speak Latin, or he went to the priest and directly asked about the diocese.
Le opzioni sono la prima, che vada dal prete e gli chieda se parla latino, la seconda, che vada dal prete direttamente chiedendogli se sa qualcosa di italiano.
Okay, for the first option, greeting the priest and asking if he can speak Latin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, for the second option, directly asking about the diocese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the first one then. Filius greeted the priest and asked if he can speak Latin. Filius approached the priest and greeted him in Latin. His prayers were answered. Priest, in fact, replied in Latin. With great hope, Filius came closer and showed the pamphlet to the man. Do you know where I can find this? Filius asked, while showing the picture of the diocese and the map. Priest agreed and took his map. With a pencil, he drew a line on a map. Now, Filius finally knows his destination. He needs to get to the museum.
Gli chiede al prete se parla latino, il prete fortunatamente gli risponde in latino e quindi finalmente gli mostra la mappa e gli chiede se sa come giungere a questo museo. Il prete prende una matita e disegna una linea sulla mappa, quindi finalmente Filius sa dove deve andare.
Filius walks down the path deeper into Artena. In front of him, he sees another church.
Quindi continua ad andare giù e si trova nel centro di Atena e si ritrova di fronte a un'altra chiesa.
What should he do? Go into the church or past the church?
Opzione 1, entra nella chiesa. Opzione 2, va direttamente in direzione del museo.
So, going into the church. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, okay? And passing the church. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Going to the church. Filius gets inside of the church. He was trying to navigate himself inside of the corridors of the city. He wanted to make sure that he was going in the right direction. So his intention was to find another priest to orient himself. After some struggle, he asked the priest inside to give him more sense of direction. With the guidance of the priest, now he is feeling more confident about the situation. As he leaves the church and finds himself discovering a new area of the city. So you had good relationship with the tourists before, so you are going to slide 47.
Quindi Filius entra nella chiesa, stava cercando di orientarsi all'interno del labirinto della città, per cui in realtà è entrato nella chiesa per cercare un altro prete e orientarsi. Quindi gli chiede qualche informazione e dopo che il prete gli risponde si sente più tranquillo sulla direzione da prendere. Quindi lascia la chiesa e scopre una nuova area della città.
The road took Phileus to another part of the city, the square, large open area. Some kind of soldiers with uniforms are guarding this place. It was his first encounter with police. Another group of people entered the square, and look at that, they are the same people that offered him the espresso earlier. Phileus took the advantage and blended himself into the group again, so he would not get any unwanted attention from the strange soldiers. Within the group, he continues his journey.
Quindi Phileus inizia a scoprire questa nuova parte della città e si ritrova in una piazza. Qui trova quelli che sembrano delle specie di soldati. È il suo primo incontro con la polizia. A questo punto arriva il gruppo che gli aveva offerto il caffè prima e lui si mescola con questo gruppo di nuovo in modo da evitare attenzioni da parte della polizia.
As Phileus leaves the square, he walks down the road in the direction of the museum. There is a giant city gate and a person standing next to it. Impressed by the gate, he stops to enjoy the view.
Appena lascia la piazza inizia a camminare giù verso il museo e arriva alla porta, a una gigantesca porta della città dove c'è un uomo in piedi. Impressionato dalla porta si ferma un attimo per godere della vista.
Phileus realized that the person standing in front of the gate is translating the Latin inscription on the gate. Instinctually, Phileus said "Hi" in Latin, and the person, which is an historian actually, replied to him in Latin with a smile. Phileus was so overwhelmed that at least he wanted to try his chance with this person. He asked this person if he can help him to find his artifact. The historian, who thinks Phileus is just an enthusiastic tourist, accepted to help him to find the museum. Then they started to walk down the street.
Phileus realizza che la persona che sta davanti alla porta sta traducendo l'iscrizione in latino che sta sulla porta e quindi istintivamente gli dice ciao in latino e la persona, che a quanto pare è uno storico, gli risponde in latino con un sorriso. Phileus è così sopraffatto che vuole provare a parlare con questa persona, a comunicare, e quindi gli chiede di aiutarlo a trovare questo artefatto, cioè i dadi. Lo storico, che pensa che Phileus sia soltanto un turista particolarmente entusiasta, accetta di aiutarlo a trovare il museo e quindi cominciano a camminare in direzione del museo.
After a short amount of time, they arrived. Historian led him to museum Phileus was looking for. Phileus took a deep breath.
Quindi finalmente arrivano al museo che stava cercando e Phileus tira un sospiro di sollievo.
This is what he saws when he is entering the museum. They entered the building and historian led him to the right side of the corridor. They entered the hall and historian showed him the dices.
Quindi entrano nell'edificio e lo storico lo guida sulla parte destra, arrivano in questa sala e lo storico gli mostra i dadi.
What should Phileus do? Try to break the protective glass and take dice to cast the spell immediately? Or ask the historian if he can get these dice out of the protective glass?
Ok, quindi cosa dovrebbe fare Phileus? Rompere il vetro per prendere immediatamente i dadi e cercare di risolvere l'incantesimo, oppure chiedere allo storico di prendere quei dadi e tirarli lui fuori dal vetro protettivo?
Okay, I will give you 6 seconds. Okay, breaking the protective glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? Asking the historian if he can guess the dice out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay.
So 6 Russian person.
Then Phileus tries to break the protective glass. Yes, Phileus tried to break a protective glass, but historian interrupted him during the casting of the spell. Phileus failed again, and the dice fell to the ground. When he opened his eyes again, he found himself in a flying metal box this time. He took a deep breath again and said, "Oh no," in Latin.
We can see slide 73.
73.
Yeah, next one.
The slide 73.
Okay,
Yes.
1 second, I will translate it. Quindi Phyllis cerca di rompere questo vetro protettivo, ma lo storico lo interrompe mentre sta cercando di far funzionare l'incantesimo di nuovo. Quindi i dadi cadono a terra e quando apre i suoi occhi di nuovo, questa volta si trova in una scatola metallica volante. Prende un respiro profondo e dice "Oh no" in latino.
So this is, you found only 2 possible endings, and there are at least 3 too, right? Yeah. We don't know because we played like lots of times and there are lots of possible storylines, and at some point you stop counting how many endings does it have. So thank you for playing with us. If any one of you wants to play again and find out about the different endings, you can find us and ask us to play with us. And I want to thank Lukasz too. Can you come here, please? Yeah.
L'ultimo gruppo che ha fatto un bel video per noi che adesso andremo a vedere.
Bravi!
Wait, Fede, can you help us translate? We're really sorry.
So, hello everybody. Just to present our film crew group. This is Imedi, this is Nuta, Temo, and Ani. And since you can see, it just happened that all of us are from Georgia and Georgian. And so please pay attention to the name of the film. It is called Kamatheli, which in Georgian means dice. So this is a symbolical word. We just wanted to put something Georgian in it.
So it's the dice. The dice is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's called dice.
Yeah, so this is what I wanted you to know before you start watching the movie.
Ok, allora loro sono Imedi, Ani, Nuzza e Temo. È capitato che fossero tutti georgiani in questo gruppo, quindi il titolo di questo cortometraggio sarà una parola in georgiano che significa dado, visto che oggi è la giornata dei dadi, a quanto pare.
This film was made by in a genre of 3 art technique, which we learned in this project, and we're so thankful for this. And so you will see the start and what's the history about, then you will see the climax, and then you will see the resolution in this film. This film is made about the Artena, and this film is whole from our imagination. Nothing is real. We're taking credits, you know. Yes, so that's all. So please enjoy our film.
Okay.
Thank you.
1246, in the historical center of Artena, Italy, lived two children. They invented the game with stones, which then became known as dice. Many years passed and the game of Artena became popular, and those children remained lifelong friends. In the year of 1266, something bad happened to the people of Artena, and all of them had to abandon the city. After a long time of hopelessly searching for a new home, they finally came to their homeland.
But life decided to make us stop playing.
And it's how we all left the city.
After so many centuries, Artena city is one of the most breathtaking historical places in the world, and the Artena game continues to cherish the hearts of Artenese people.
Chi va il numero più alto vince. Ok, vai, vabbè.
1, 2, 3.
Eccolo.
Sì.
6, 4, non hai 3. Ho vinto io. Io ho vinto. Ok, ho vinto io.
Sì, sì, sì.
Like, results are great. I'm amazed. I can say that we are both amazed. So
totally.
Big clap to everybody.
Your products are really incredible. Incredible, really. I didn't expect so much good quality contents. And I would say that we should have made an event like 1,000 people for our So I'm really thankful. Dicevo che sono molto grata ai ragazzi che ci hanno messo tanto impegno, e questo è uno scambio giovanile, quindi una cosa che di solito è un po' più lieve tra giovani, ma sono stati talmente di livello alto i loro contenuti che è come se fosse stato un training course, che è lo stesso tipo di progetto ma per i più adulti in modo più serio, perché sono stati veramente bravi, e ho detto che talmente è stato bello che sarebbe stato bello avere 1000 persone, quando sono stati bravi.
Volevo proprio fare i complimenti perché la qualità era eccellente, considerando il poco tempo e diciamo il tempo che stavo dedicando. Veramente complimenti, bravissimi a tutti.
I was just big clap to all the people in the museum that made it possible for us. So un applauso anche a voi.
People who is here do his part to make this event possible, and I think I will never forget it, and I think you too. So I'm really happy. Grazie a voi, grazie a tutti quelli che hanno partecipato, che ogni apporto è stato di aiuto, e penso che nessuno di noi dimenticherà mai quello che abbiamo fatto oggi.
I think we should all thank you.
Yeah.